Hi, this is Al Davis, and this is a day in the life. So we try and show y'all what we do every day, so you could probably take notes or duplicate what we doing, and maybe you can have some of the successes that we've had. So we're just gonna show you what we do on a daily basis. Stuff we gotta go through. So today we need to go see a property that somebody sent us that we're thinking about buying, and we have to evaluate it to see if it's worth purchasing, if the numbers work for us to buy it at the number that they're asking. Then we're gonna go check on the crews in some of the houses to make sure they're doing the work that they're supposed to do. Then we have to go to Home Depot to get some supplies in order to get to another house so that we can finish the work on that house and put it on the market. So we're trying to put a house on the market next week. So we need to buy all the supplies to finish up because the appliances and everything's gonna be delivered next Wednesday. So we need to make sure that the house is done by next Wednesday. So when we put the appliances in, we can just put it right on the market. What else we gotta do?
Yeah, I think we need to check on a couple houses we got in disposition that are pretty much done, but just want to check, make sure nobody broke in. I want to check on Calvert Street, want to check on Orleans. Know they about Calvert's gonna get rented, but we wait for that BG&E, so we need to check that one. Lock Raven.
And I'm gonna say
make some calls to the wholesalers too. I want to call because a couple people told me they had some deals.
Okay.
Some interested buyers on some of the properties we got. So I want to call, follow up while we ride.
Oh, and we're gonna let you all listen to all the calls that come in, all the calls that we have to make, so we can show you what some of the things that we deal with on a daily basis. Like we have to call and make sure people in certain places, call different investors, call people that we work with, call people on the crew. If we gotta call Home Depot, call them, call the appliance guys, so things like that. We just gonna let y'all hear everything that we do during the course of a day. Okay. So, they got to the end of the year to finish all this?
I think they had all the pictures. Real hard rock.
Type of phone?
Yeah. They had to move it. That'll probably fit the piece work.
Yeah, I was there last night, and when I went back by 8 o'clock, I met the guy wholesale, the electrician was working.
But it looked like he's still on the second floor, the first floor, the basement.
They were basement, first floor.
There's more than one?
Yeah, the guys in there.
All right, so we go ahead and check out some of the contractors.
His methodology, though, man, it seems a little different than what we used to, yeah, man. I can't get a good beat on how he doing what he doing.
Right, so.
Gotta get the key out the lockbox.
A lot of mistakes people make when they open a lockbox, they leave a combination on there or they leave the lockbox open. If you need a combination, they also might gotta do is come up, look at the number, and then look and remember the number and come back at a later time and get in your house. So that's something we try to teach all our students in our mentor class. Make sure that we always scroll the numbers once you get the key out, push the box back and scroll the numbers so that somebody can't get in there. But we're just gonna go ahead and check and see if they're doing the work adequately.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can see, we got all the supplies in here to do the plumbing. Look like the electrician came in here, ran some of the hi-hats or recessed lights. Look like he's starting that. The plumber should be in here doing his thing. That was a big hole. We moving the staircase. The stairs to the basement used to be back there. We moving it here, so we had to cut a hole in the wall. Cut a hole in the floor, move the trusses. As you can see, we had to cut them right here. So we're gonna put the staircase coming down right here instead of in the back right here where they used to be, right here.
steps you see right here. And we actually put a half bath also.
Right, so we're gonna turn this into a half a bathroom. And this is the kitchen. Hello?
So as you can see all of this will go.
Look good, I seen the pictures yesterday.
So you get an open floor plan, that's what most people want now in these houses.
look good.
So the investor that has this house wants to do, he wants to do a flip. So we'll buy this, flip this house. Let's go upstairs so we can show you.
How many bedrooms?
Yeah.
How many bedrooms?
So it'll be 3 bedrooms. But I think what they changing now, they're gonna put a bedroom in the basement and a full bath. Let me show you what we doing. So a lot of these houses in Baltimore built like in the 50s. Older product. So this is the master bedroom. You can see this is a pretty large bedroom. We framed this out. So before we framed this is all the master bedroom. Pretty decent size. You can see the old radiator we need to take in. So right here, we framed this here. So this is gonna be a full bath with a shower, not a tub. Full bath with a shower right here. We framed this out to put a nice, decent sized closet here. So the remainder of this will be your bedroom. So this is a master. The windows we're gonna keep, they're in pretty decent shape. We gotta replace the screen. And as you can see, we did all the demo. Like I said, the electrician already started running. The recessed lighting up there, the cans. So this will be a master now. We did take a lot of floor space, but kind of hold higher. So you see the second bedroom here.
Is that a bath? In there?
Second bedroom, no bath in their bedroom.
There's a closet.
Third bathroom. So you can see where the wood has changed. This bathroom used to end there. We took the closet out of this back bedroom to make this bedroom larger. So this will be the more common bedroom. This will be a full bath. So we'll take that to make just make this bathroom larger because this will be the bathroom, common bathroom on second floor. Come on back. This is the third bedroom. And I think we're gonna maybe frame the closet here, maybe a small closet here, and then this is an extension on the back where we might make this one look like a little maybe sunroom or a little office type space, or we may put the closet space here. We're just not 100% sure how we're gonna do this. You can see this is actually an extension. So the original house ended here. If you come out here, you can see the brick, which they painted this hideous green color. But so this is where the house used to end, but this is right here where we standing is an extension. Okay. So this is upstairs. You got another house similar to this, 2 blocks up, 1716 that we got for wholesale. We're gonna have. I showed the house last night to a couple people. So we're in good progress now. 2 HVAC guys came by yesterday to give us estimates to run the ductwork and put the HVAC system in. So we well on our way.
What's the address of this house?
This is 1550 Moreland Avenue.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you outside. It's a nice block. A lot of people think that it's not a good property in the city, but this is a good block in West Baltimore, Cotton Heights neighborhood. We're doing a lot of work in the community. And then it's a park right across the street. Your guy Price.
Yeah, and he didn't do the demo.
Just keep putting my contract. We just keep this on.
Hey, what's up, Mike? Ain't nothing, man. Hey, I'm just you over at Lock Raven today?
I'm like 10 minutes from that. I think less than 15 minutes.
All right, so you starting today, right?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be meeting my guys over there for the brick floor for me.
All right, I'm down on North Avenue in Moreland, so I'm ready to head over there now. So I'll meet you over there.
Alright, okay.
All right, later. All right, what's this stuff right here? Y'all in the basement? Anyway, we just get in there, guys. No, we cool. Oh yeah, right. Hello? Yeah, I got it. I'll take care of that today. No, I set the inspection up.
So we did an open floor plan. Like I said, we took the walls out. We're gonna keep the stairs there. What we like to do is see if we can take that wall out over there coming down the steps on the other side. So when you come down on the east side of the steps, you'll be able to look into that other room. But we try to open this up as much as possible without necessarily moving those stairs. Some of these older houses in Baltimore, the stairs are in the middle instead of on the left or the right side, just going straight up. But I still think it's a good open floor plan. You can kind of see straight through the back, through the kitchen. Give it that open floor plan feel that you see in most of modern houses. That's what people want. But you know, as you can see, man, these houses have good structure, good bones. You know, those that haven't been neglected as much. The joists are good. It's in pretty good shape. No termite damage. Windows in good shape. And then even this house here has nice little screened-in porch. You can see that the windows are updated. So this be some additional living spaces you can call. You can put a ceiling fan here. And we'll clean this up. It's a great homeowner. As you come outside, right across the street from Easterwood Park. So there are no houses on the other side of the street. This is a good block. And this is like our third house on this particular block. As you can see, this house right here, they already did some updating. It's got a lock box on it. I think I spoke to the guys. They did the windows, put a new door on it. So I think they're gonna rent this out. But we're using this house as a home.
So would you say Baltimore-wise, the most of the properties that y'all that have, you know, more in West Baltimore than East?
Nah, we buy them all over, man.
Okay.
We buy them all. We hadn't as much. I don't think we bought as much in South Baltimore, but definitely West, East, Northeast. The particular areas, since I've been working with Sky Miles, he got some sweet spots. 14, 18, 13, and 16. There's some sweet spots. Some sweet spots in terms of zip codes where you can get some homeowner flips.
Okay.
But you can also get a decent price in the wholesale market.
Okay.
So in other words, you're not paying a high end on the front end. And then you can put your rehab in at 60, 75,000, maybe 80,000, and then get you a nice little return and put it on the open market.
Now, if somebody want a skin in the game, could they get in without putting no money up? Is there still a way?
Yeah, so we do a wholesaling.
Okay.
So right now, what we do for a house like this particularly, so we found this house on the wholesale market. So basically what we did is put a contract on it, and then we added a fee. And this one we only added a $5,000 fee. It wasn't a lot of meat on the bone, but $5,000 fee. So we sold it to an investor, made $5,000 on the sale, and then of course we're doing a project as well. So we managing the project with our crew, and how we try to make money with that is because we're getting our crews a lot of work, we try to just negotiate with them down on their price, and then that's how we can get eat a little bit off of the actual project. Okay. So, but yeah, I mean, you can get wholesale. Just put a contract on it.
Right.
You can use their deposit, and then you put your assignment fee on there, and then you work from there.
Right.
So that's how you say we get into business without having any money.
Right.
And then you make a couple thousand. Say you make two or three deals, you make 3, 4, 5,000.
Right.
You look up after 3 deals later, you got 10, 12,000. Then that's now your money to go maybe invest in your own property if you want to, or partner with somebody. Maybe you put in 10, or you put 5, they put in 5 as a down payment to get going. So that's kind of how you get started. But as we said on one of our original shows, man, you get a pen and a pad, you get your truck and take a gas, and you ride around and look at properties. As you can see, you look at this block. This block is pretty stable, but there are a few houses that look like they may be empty that I'm going to inquire about. Like this one right next door.
Right.
Looks like it might be empty. If you ask me how do I know that, it's because I'm looking. The election was 2-3 weeks ago.
Right.
And they still got an election sticker on the door. So that means somebody hasn't been going in and out of the property.
Right.
But it looks pretty good. There is some damage to it here, but we can still do some research on this property. So that's 1552 Moreland. So we can go do a skip trace, kind of see who owns the property, if they may be interested in selling. What's the disposition of the property? So even though it's not boarded up, it's not running down, that makes me think that maybe somebody's not going in and out of there unless they're out of town because the mail, the market still hasn't been in. So that's kind of how we do sometimes when we're looking at property.
Before those wholesales, we looking for distressed properties, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you look for distressed properties or properties sometimes if you see like a lot of mail in the mailbox.
Right.
If somebody isn't getting the mail, like you see a lot of door markers or a lot of advertisements, it's like, well, wait a minute. If somebody not getting the mail, somebody not going out of that property. So is that property empty? The crew is here. What's up, brother?
Look like you running late, big brother.
Good morning, man.
Walter.
What's up? Good morning. Good morning. So the crew is here.
So this is how we speak. This is how I speak to the crew. Watch this. Good morning, gentlemen. Look forward to doing a good day's work with you guys. Oh, good morning, gentlemen. Looking for doing a good day's work with you guys.
You do that because they don't speak English?
Yeah. And then what it does is
It
speaks
translate.
to them. It translates like what?
Buenos días, Jimmy busca ir a hacer un buen día de trabajo con ustedes.
Technology, man, it's crazy.
Yeah. And then when they want to speak back with me,
They send you a
they're
message.
like, "Como está? Hola, señor."
Oh, esta hola, señor.
All right.
So that's how I speak with them. So we go ahead to we can go to Lock Raven, make sure the electrician started work, make sure the plumber start work, make sure the demo and the clean out is done.
Okay, fellas. We're not going up the street. I put this key back.
Yeah, no, we go to Lock Raven. I want to make sure Mike up there.
Check the shirt.
Yeah, that's what's podcast.
Yeah. On all streaming platforms.
Yep. Don't
Check
forget to
this
go
out.
to YouTube. What is it on YouTube?
YouTube East State _podcast.
Instagram,
East State _podcast. Everything.
Facebook, all that. Check out the podcast. Y'all really want to learn about real estate? This is the ticket right here. We trying to show y'all as much stuff that we deal with on a daily basis and show y'all the mistakes we make or the mistakes we made in the past so you guys won't have to make these mistakes. So tune into the podcast. If you know somebody's interested in real estate, tell them to tune into the podcast so y'all can learn stuff and not make mistakes and lose money. Then you can be more profitable and try to get rich or whatever y'all want to do.
All right, brother.
So how every time I come to this block, I get a little upset, man. Remember we had this house 15, 16, contract.
We could have got that for
45,000.
for 45,000. Now they going for 200,000 on the block.
Nah, we gonna tell you. 45,000. We can sell it for 200,000. But this one we got 10 doors up, 1550, which just came out, and we had to sell it for 75.
Yeah.
So think about that. That's $30,000 we could have had in our pocket, but that's what's happening in the market now.
Yeah.
So a year ago we had this on contract for 45. The deal fell through. We got this one a year later. We ended up putting a contract on it for 75, sold it for 80.
Yeah. So remember, take advantage of opportunities. We actually thought that 45 was gonna be a little high, but now we know if we got it for 45, we had a chance to make. We had to put like 60 in it, so we could have made like 85,000 on that deal.
So what would you say the comps are in this area?
200,000. They sell it for 200. So then we came down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more doors, and we had to get that for 80,000. Just like 6 months later. So that's why I tell everybody take advantage of opportunity. If you do your numbers and you think you can make the money you want to make, don't go back and forth with the numbers. Just grab it and lock it up. Because now we didn't lock that up through no fault of our own. So we had to pay another $35,000 to get 5 doors down. They're gonna make the same 200. So
Right.
just you just gotta make sure when you got a good deal to take advantage of it. Don't try to be greedy and talk them down more.
But it's proven that we're gonna make it because one of Al's mentor students bought a house 2 blocks up, 1820, about a year ago, sold it for 180.
Yeah.
So we know the comps in this area, and the money's going up. So 200 is a solid number. Probably maybe you can do 210, 215, depending on how you finish it. But we already know a year ago we sold it for 180.
Right.
Blocks up.
And
That block had bought up.
in the process of doing what y'all doing, how important is knowing the comps?
It's very important because that's how you're gonna get your number. If you know how much the house is worth, you can back into your number. Like you can subtract the profit that you want to make. Say if you want to make 20,000, back out of that. If you know that it's gonna take 50,000 in work, that take $70,000 off the 200,000, and then put your miscellaneous costs in there and your acquisition costs, and then that's what you need to pay for the house to be profitable and get the money that you need to get.
But we got a formula. The last 4 or 5 houses we did, we set the comps ourselves. So sometimes you take a risk and
It wins.
go out there and look at what's going around. Maybe your comps is maybe 3 blocks away, 4 blocks away, 5 blocks away, but you take the chance and you do a good rehab job. The market's hot right now. People are interested in buying houses. I just want to say right now, Baltimore's market, $200,000. Where you going to get a new house? Pretty much a rehab house for $200,000. You can't get that nowhere else on the East Coast. I just looked at a house they sent me yesterday in D.C., a 2-bedroom house, only 832 square feet. And house is not rehab. They want $234,000. The ARV, yes, is $400,000. But to buy a house that's not rehabbed, it needs to be totally rehabbed, it's gonna cost you $230,000. That same house you can get in Baltimore, $75,000, $80,000. And maybe yet last year you could get for $50,000. So, you know, the numbers just don't add up.
So how does that feel when y'all set the new comps for the community? How does that make y'all feel?
Feel good. It feel like it feel good setting the new comps.
Yeah.
I mean, because in a way you like successful. Like we did a house on 29th Street last year, sold for $199.9. Nothing around there has sold for that. You know, we did a great job though. Open floor plan, 3 full baths, finished the basement. You know, island in the kitchen, granite countertop in the kitchen, stainless steel appliances. We did some real high grade, high end lighting fixtures and those kinds of things. And so definitely, you know, you sold the house for $199.9. But again, the market sometimes dictates the comps more than the neighborhood of the comps, because what's happening now is, again, you're gonna get a brand new house for $200,000. I don't know nowhere on the East Coast you can do that. DC certainly can't do it.
If you want to see the pictures of the products that we did to set the new comps, go to skymilesllc.com.
Right. The beautiful thing about the Inner Group, it has a larger yard. You can do a carport in the back. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. We open the floor plan, putting a powder room on the first floor behind the door. So I think you guys will like this house. You'll like what we're doing. Got a good crew over there working.
Yeah, we're gonna stop by there, make sure the electrician started, make sure the plumber started, make sure we did all the framing that we were supposed to do, and we cleaned the house out like they were supposed to do. So we're just going by to check on that.
So how many properties are y'all in?
That we working on? We working on Calvert. We working on Lock Raven. We working on Darley. We working on Moorland. Doing some work on Irvin, we're doing some work on St. Paul, we're working on Bel Air Road. So that's 7 right now that I can think off the top of my head.
We got another 4 in the wholesale market that we're trying to move.
Yeah, it's 4 wholesale. So if we could probably do like a wholesale, 1 or 2 wholesales a month, I'd be happy. So some months are better than the other. And every 2 months, if I could put one on the market every 2 months to sell, then we'd be happy with that.
Tell us about the mentorship program.
For instance, the house we just came out of, well, both of the houses on that street that we done, the one that sold for $185 and the one we just came out of, they for my mentor students. So we showing them how to do the whole project. We showing them how to find the properties, how to negotiate the good price on the properties, and then we showing them through the use of our crew, we showing them how to do the whole rehab. So they get to come there every day. They get to ride with us once a week, so they can see what we do like we're doing now. They get to use our crew, so anything they want to learn, if they want to go in there for a whole day, talk to the electrician, see what the electrician does with the panel, running the wires or whatever, talk to the plumber, then they're more than happy to go in there, ask whatever questions to the crew, find out, you know, how the trades do their thing. They want to go to Home Depot with me, so and I'll let them go to Home Depot so they can build a relationship with the people that I know at the different retail stores where we can get all the supplies from. They're more than happy to go and meet everybody, introduce themselves. So if they ever need to go get supplies from that store, they can get our benefits.
So would you say, like, after being involved with your mentorship program,
You got it, man.
you know, your students have the tools to get in the game?
Oh yeah. All our students have been very profitable. So they learn hands-on. It's almost like a trade school. So they learn hands-on. So that when they finish the class, they know how to go locate the properties. They know how to negotiate the property to get it for the price that they need to get it for. They'll know how to do the work, and they'll have access to our crews. If they want to use my lawyer, they can use our lawyer. They can use our accountant, whatever they want to use. Yeah, we here. This is the house we just bought like 2 weeks ago. I'm happy. We see the plumber's here. The dump truck is here. The electrician is here. So we're going to go in here and see if the work's getting done like we needed to get done.
What's the address?
This is Lock Raven.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a big end of this group, end of the unit group.
Okay.
We got the big dump truck that people can lease out.
Okay.
It's bigger than a regular dump. It's like 8 yards or something like that. So we've been here about 2 weeks. We got all the windows in. We got just about all the windows in. So I'm happy to see that. Oh. What's up, man? Hey, man. What's up, Mike?
So how you been? Good to see you. All right.
I know, man. Running back and forth these houses. This Mike, our plumber, the number one plumber in the city.
Nice to meet you, Richard.
We got Daryl, number one electrician in the city. So I was talking to y'all about putting the right people around you. We got the right people around you, so we don't never have to worry about electric. We never have to worry about plumbing.
Okay.
So we just come in to make sure that the house is cleaned out so that the plumber can do his job, electrician can do his job. So as you can see, the guys have got all the framing done. We're gonna put a bathroom right here. Mike suggested we put a bathroom right there. He said it's a good idea. So we was gonna put it over there, but it's probably more, as far as the space is concerned, probably better to put it right there. And this is all walls, so we took all the walls out and did an open floor plan. So when you come in the front door, you can just see right to the kitchen, and it's just open. A lot of people like that. As far as home ownership, so a lot of people like the open floor plan. We put this up because you gotta understand what a load bearing wall is. Like if this wall will make the whole house collapse. So you gotta make sure you support this with a beam right there if you're gonna do an open floor plan. So you gotta make sure that you support the wall if it's a load bearing wall.
Definitely side. Definitely do that. Sometimes you open walls, you gotta make sure it's not a low burning wall. Something I always look for, make sure you got a good contractor to do that, because otherwise it'd be disastrous for you. And you
Right.
won't pass inspection.
Exactly. So when a contractor comes to you, and say if we come and give you an estimate, say it's 80,000, and then you got another contractor say, no, I can do that for 40,000, and you say, I will go with the $40,000 guy. Well, the $80,000 guy is going to take his time and make sure it's done correctly like this, whereas the $40,000 guy is going to tear the wall out, put the drywall up, and then once you sell the house and the people living upstairs, there's no wall right there to support them, and then all of a sudden the ceiling start caving in, and you go back to the contractor and be like, hold on, man, the ceiling caved in. You go like, all right, I got my money, I ain't going on, that's your problem. So you got to understand, the difference in the contracts that you're dealing with. Get a trustworthy contractor that knows what he's doing and has the experience. So we can go in the basement and see if they frame the basement up. Watch the step.
This one looks nice. This one looks better. This one it's in the next phase of.
Yeah. So we already finished. The guys already finished the framing. So the electrician can't do his job and the plumber can't do his job until the carpenters do their job. So we're gonna call in for the framing inspection, and then the plumber gonna do his job, the electrician gonna do his job. Yes, hello?
So as you can
Yes.
see, the phone rings all day long.
Hi.
But down here, the framing is already done, so we come over here.
Good morning.
All the new windows in the basement. Framing is done. Framed up, even the support beam here, framed up, so we framed up.
So what is framing?
Framing is just basically what you're gonna structure and attach your drywall to. So all these 2x4s is just framed up, so then when you attach the drywall to it, it'll be 5 times. Here it's gonna be a full bath, right here, toilet, shower, commode right, sink right here. So it's a full bath, it's framed out right here. This will be the doorway. This is over here like a utility room. Then we'll put the washer and dryer here, and over here you can see the furnace is there, hot water heater, the meter, and the panel box. So you can see it's all kind of framed up, and we get ready to rock out. We're making really good progress on this house. This will probably be some storage area. And this is just over here, as you turn over here to your right, that'll be all open space for entertainment kind of space in the basement.
So it'll be a full basement.
Yep, full basement, flat screen TV, full
Bath.
bathroom down here.
Okay.
Because the investor is looking to sell this house for right about $275, $280.
Okay, so the comps in this area will be about that.
Yeah, definitely. We've seen them 230 to 250, so I think we can do 280.
Okay.
In the group, I think we're gonna put a car pad in the back. You can see it's a nice front yard. We'll show you the front yard when we go upstairs. And 3-bedroom house. I think we'll have 2.5 bathrooms.
Okay. Nice. How many square feet?
I think this is gonna be 1,600 square feet of living space. And the other interesting thing about this house, 2 blocks up the street is Morgan State University.
Yeah.
Where
It's building
they
up
doing
nice.
all kinds of
So
pads. I know you know.
So you think that because of the way they're building up Morgan State, is that going the property values of the homes around is going to go
Absolutely.
skyrocket?
I can imagine that next year
2 years, you might better get $300,000 for a house like this. I mean, solid, 275, 260. Quickly, you know, if you want to get your money, you probably could have listed at 3. It may take you a little longer to get that 3, but I think next year is definitely gonna be that. If you go down, I know Northwood Shopping Center is gonna be completely renovated, all up and down Parent Parkway. Morgan is continuously building, expanding campus. I don't want to shout out Morgan because I was in Morgan, but Dr. Wilson's doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
So this area is definitely gonna be popular. So this is about not even a mile away from the campus.
Yeah, crazy.
So yeah, that's what you can go there. The valley can go there, and the door go here. I'll see the door swing out or in.
Alright. That's what we gotta figure out too, yeah.
Yeah, I think he said.
It might be better to open it that way.
Well,
because
yeah.
You don't want to have to walk around and open the door this way.
Exactly.
And
So-
you can't swing it in because it's not really enough room.
Right.
Unless you go with a smaller door. And you know,
No, I'll give him a swing out. And Daryl, I think Daryl said he's
he
gonna put the
said
lights.
to swing out, he gonna put the switches over there.
Oh, he switched it. Okay, because yesterday he told me here.
Okay.
So he,
Thinking that the door was gonna swing from where you standing at.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we coordinate that.
Okay.
You know, if you come over and you working with him, if I forget to tell him, because he didn't answer his phone, so if I forget to tell him, just communicate with him while you with him.
Gotcha.
All right. So that's all set up. We bang that out.
Alright.
And the bathroom. You already seen the bathroom in the basement where it's going?
Yeah, well, if we can run through that real
Okay.
quick. Before we go downstairs, I just want to do this layout for this kitchen.
Okay. Nah, go ahead.
All right, I'm Mike Stopps from Maxwell Plumbing. One of the better plumbers in Baltimore City.
That's true.
Yeah, Mike Stopps, Maxwell Plumbing. We try to do a great job with anything we touch. So, you know, permits pulled, you know, pass all inspections. We do our thing.
How can they get in
That's
touch with you with your business?
Phone number is 443, as on the shirt, 616-4327. That's how you can reach me.
All right.
And I'll show y'all his truck when we go outside. And I'm on there too. So okay, so we're gonna it's gonna be a dishwasher, stove, and the refrigerator. I think we're gonna. There's not gonna be enough room for the refrigerator, so we got to put the refrigerator over there somewhere. So it's gonna be an island right here. So the sink not gonna go over there, Mike. No, actually the dishwasher not gonna go over there either.
Everything on the aisle.
The dishwasher. So I think I'm getting 2 36s. I think. No, Raul said a 30 and 2 12s or something like that.
Okay.
But we're gonna put the island right about here, so the dishwasher gonna be in the island and the sink gonna be in the island.
Gotcha. Perfect. Okay, so all this getting moved. Are y'all doing a frame up or you just doing cabinets?
Cabinets.
So no need walk?
No, it's the cabinets.
Cabinets, so I hope plumbing just come up.
Come through the cabinets.
Okay.
Yeah. And over here is gonna be the gas line.
So you're not keeping the stove electric?
Oh, the stove already electric, so we're gonna keep it electric since it's already electric?
Yes.
No, if it's already electric, we just get electric stove. So we'll keep that electric, and everything else is gonna be countertop.
Gotcha.
And then we might have enough room for the refrigerator, I don't know, you don't even know that. We need a water line for the
Yeah, I was
refrigerator.
gonna say, I do, yeah. So, I mean, if we're putting this,
Huh?
the gas.
Yeah, we leave, yeah, the 40 is good, so we don't touch that.
Yeah, we're gonna touch that.
The stove,
It's
yeah.
already wired right now.
So we'll leave electric. But I guess, okay, so the water line for the, yeah, I gave one of the things. So which should we put the refrigerator? Is we gonna put it over here, cause Mike didn't know where to go put the water line.
We'll lay it out, Mike. We'll lay it out.
Where should the refrigerator go? Should we put the,
The stove going over
cause
there.
we're gonna have the countertop space on
Oh,
the.
everybody dishwasher,
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah.
So we really gonna have other spaces.
So we can still put the refrigerator right here, right? 32.
Yeah.
So we, alright, so just run the water line right here. So they got enough room.
Stove gonna go
Stove going over there, yeah.
So the stove gonna go to 24 stove, 18 stove.
Yeah, 24.
24
Yeah.
stove, then countertop.
Yes, that's way more than enough countertop. Refrigerator at the end. Alright, so the water line go right here somewhere,
Okay, so
Mike.
refrigerator going directly at the end.
Yeah. I think the refrigerator, what's the refrigerator, 32?
Probably 33, 36.
Alright, so do the 36 from there.
Oh, come out a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
It's gonna be big. Because you gotta think, still come out.
Yeah, you still gonna need room to walk into the basement.
Right, have to put the door on that. You gonna put the door back on the thing? You
don't have
that
to.
up? I probably would.
You don't have to. We leave it open, that way the door won't hit the refrigerator or anything.
You don't think he won't leave it open? I would leave this open.
We should've took that wall out.
That's what I was saying, man. Oh, because if you buy this thing, you take the wall out and just open it up. You know how you do the open the bread?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Sweet.
good.
Oh.
Like more like.
Yeah.
even though the post here, but you gonna buy something and paint, so it'll just look decorative, you know what I'm saying? It won't look.
I'll talk about
Yeah.
it. I'll talk about it.
I think, I mean, I
You
don't
gotta
know.
do that now, that should change everything, cause it changed when the switches go.
Yeah.
It changed
Yeah, I know
the whole,
it.
everything changed. Like, I can't get an outlet right here.
I just run it past Ron, see what he say.
Yo, had to, but now I had to change the switches, because the switches had to go.
Yeah, he ain't got no place to put it.
How much more it's gonna
So
cost?
we see, it's gonna be a lot more.
You think? You should take it out.
You gotta reroute.
I mean, I know what
I mean, as far as coordination, it's gonna be a lot more.
Yeah, but before you do it, I mean, you should ask.
I'll talk to Ron, we'll see what can be done.
I think it looks stupid to have the opening without a door, so just open it up.
Just put a door in.
Man,
We just move.
Make sure the refrigerator is far enough with that door.
You come from right here, 36, put you right here. That's probably better, cause I mean, you
Okay,
gotta think
right there.
still.
You mark the wall right there.
Somebody already marked?
Okay, all right, okay, everybody. All right.
36.
So I'll talk to Raul about that. So we hit the Home Depot
Like
there.
you said, because
This your electrician. This your
Oh
electrician.
yeah, this our electrician. Daryl does all our work. Tell him you gotta give him the Vulture's Tech, as you can see on his shirt.
Boom. Right there.
So we got the number one electrician on our team, got the number one plumber on our team.
All right. Bet.
He can give you the phone number?
Oh yeah. How can they get in touch with you if they want your services?
Phone number 443-802-9972. Give me a call.
He all in his face. Yeah, so that's his number. He's the number one electrician, I'm telling you. All right, we go. I'll see y'all later.
all right, then.
You go to Java?
Yeah.
Get
You
that
already got your stuff?
Just like that, Al?
Nice seeing you. All right, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
That everybody except for me?
All right.
I ain't light enough? No.
No. Go ahead, Mike. You got all your stuff from Joppa Road, right?
Oh, shit, hey, Al, hold on. That's when we going downstairs. We going downstairs.
Oh yeah, we gotta go downstairs to that
Yeah,
bathroom.
real quick.
We go downstairs and do the bathroom downstairs.
Ain't no problem. I see where it's at, but I just want to make sure it's good.
Okay.
That's important. Yeah.
Watch your step, because it's dark coming down these steps.
Hold it down.
Okay.
This is the walkway. So nothing going on. This is the walkway here.
This is the walkway.
So we're going to stand up, shower, toilet, second?
Yeah, but it was, previously, it was toilet, bathroom.
Yeah, we ain't doing that though. We ain't
Okay,
doing that.
how you, what's the
I
best
was
way to
thinking we
do
was
this?
gonna do stand up shower,
right.
toilet where you at, and then nice size vanity. You got
Okay.
space for it.
So we could probably put we could probably put a 30-inch vanity right
You
there,
want the
right?
vanity overhead? That's cool.
No, where you want to put the vanity?
No, that'll work because that window right there. That's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, we do the vanity on the floor.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's that. Then we get the outswing door, and then the washer and dryer right here. So it wasn't a drive in. I thought it was a drive in here somewhere. This was it right here, wasn't it, Mike?
Yeah, that's it. That's the drive.
All right.
It's going outside.
And then you got to vent this bathroom too. Is this? I don't see a vent in here.
Well,
Because
HVAC
the
can
window
take care
here,
of that.
right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say if
Okay.
not HVAC can take care of that. It take care of the drive in too.
That's right.
Because he might not even reuse this. He may do something else.
Okay. So what else you need to know from us?
I mean, I think that's pretty much.
Do we got to move the water heater from the panel?
Well, I got,
Is it
definitely got
too
some furnace for sure.
Can the water heater stay there?
Furnace can't.
No, it can't stay there. Look, Mike. Look, this is why I'm saying it can't stay here. Look.
So we
All right.
don't worry anything.
I think we got to move the furnace and the water
I'd
heater.
rather move the furnace than deal with BG&E.
Okay.
You know.
Where else could the water heater go?
If you keep your gas, you gotta stay within range of the chimney. You gotta do a chimney liner anyway.
Yeah, that's
if
about
you do electric, you
1500.
can put it wherever you want to put it at.
Oh, they're gonna deal with the carpenter. Hello?
Can you call me?
Yeah, I'm over here with the plumber and electrician. What's the question you had, Mike?
When are you gonna put the plywood down?
When you gonna
For the second
we're gonna put the we gonna put the subfloor in the bathroom on the second floor, right? Cause he can't put the tub down, huh?
If you wanna, we can.
Yeah, let's do that for sure. Cause he can't put the tub back down till we do the floor.
And finish demo on the rest of that stuff.
And you didn't demo all the cast iron.
You want me to do the plumbing too?
No, I want you to do the plumbing.
Okay.
No, I'm just want this. I know, but I'm saying we talked last time. He said he's gonna demo it. He's saying it ain't demo.
I see a lot of work right already.
All right, man. Can we do a subfloor in the bathroom upstairs?
Yeah. Why you need the finish?
When you need the subfloor.
Whenever you're ready, whenever you get it done.
All right, whenever you come back and do it.
Okay, try to do later or tomorrow morning.
That's fine, cause I don't.
All right, he said tomorrow
That's
morning.
fine.
Okay, so he'll be doing other stuff till then.
Okay.
All right, later.
All right.
All right, so we gotta figure out this water heater situation. If you putting on the owl and stuff right here, all this get moved. So you gotta redo it.
So I gotta get an HVAC guy over here to do that, check that. I'll send the HVAC guy over here. Let me call the HVAC guy and get him over here today.
So what you gotta do with this?
We got to move all this because it's supposed to be a certain number of inches between the panel and the furnace, and it's not enough inches in between the panel and the furnace. And we have to move the water heater because the water lines is going over top of the panel, electrical panel. Of course, you can't have a water line. If it busts, it's gonna go in here, it could catch the whole house on fire. So we got to move all this. So now we got to re-coordinate this. Then if we move this, we got to re-coordinate the ductwork. So now we looking at spending another $10,000-15,000. So those are things, those are little issues you gotta come up with when you're doing these houses, man. It's just frustrating. So we gotta figure it out. I'll figure it out today though, Mike.
All right, that's cool. No doubt. I think we put that. So this is just a closet, right?
Where?
This is
Underneath the steps? Yeah, this is gonna be a closet. I mean, you can do whatever you want in there.
You can show up this closet. We can take some of this up with the water heater here first to come over right to that wall, you know what I'm saying? And maybe have a entrance to the water heater inside the closet.
Okay, I'll tell them to show it up. If you need to come, I'll tell them to show the closet up.
Now, so let me ask you this.
Okay. Hey, Alan. Hey, Alan.
Yes.
Can you get your HVAC guy over to these houses today? I take the furnace out and redo the ductwork.
Okay, can you start it again? I don't understand what you say.
Can you get your HVAC guy over to this house on Lock Raven today to look at this one?
Okay, let me call.
All right, I'm gonna text you the address now.
Yo, you gonna be sending my guy over here too?
Yeah, send all of them. See yeah. Is he licensed? He licensed, right? Yeah, send him over here. We gotta see how much, what's the best he can do to read out this.
So maybe do this. Maybe change the water heater to electric.
Okay.
And I can do the stove gas.
Okay.
You can swap one. Put the water heater over there. We gotta put it back in the chimney just in case your HVAC got decided to run a 90 plus.
Okay.
We run PVC.
Yeah,
right?
right,
It's
the
chimney.
outside. Okay.
Yeah.
But we still need a stove. Electric, right?
Yeah,
If you're gonna do electric water heating, that's only $500 with all. That's probably a lot cheaper.
All right, that'll work.
All right.
So we definitely put the water heater over here.
Okay.
All right, that's cool.
Are you good, Mike?
Yep, great.
Okay. I'm to the HVAC guy.
All right, this is Bobby.
All right, I'm ready. We're gonna go ahead and hit up to Home Depot. I'm going to Home Depot. Let me know if you need anything, Mike.
All right, that's cool.
All right, I'll see you later, man. So as you can see, with the code, it's 0705. Okay.
It's on the back door right here.
Yeah, I just put it right there. So as you can see, just today, just by going in there, we figured out now we gotta spend probably another $20,000 just based on the stuff that we've seen. So that's discouraging, but we gotta do it. Hopefully we could get the money back on the back end based on what we spend, because we thought in the original, the furnace was decent, but it's too close to the panel, electrical panel. The water heater works, is good, but now we're gonna change it to electric because the water line is going over top, and then we don't have to do a chimney line if we do electric water heater. But now we gotta go spend another $1,500 on the chimney liner. We gotta move the HVAC, move the ductwork, you know, and stuff like that. So, you know, costs that you don't see originally, you know, it comes in at a later time when you're walking through the house. So you gotta always be prepared for that stuff. And if you don't have the money to do this stuff, the lender not gonna give you more money. He's not gonna let you come back and get more money because he already did the loan. So you gotta come out your pocket and hope you recoup on the back end.
I always say have about 5,000 to 10,000 in contingency when you're doing a house, just in case. You never know, because sometimes we can't take the house apart. We don't know until we demo. We don't know sometimes until we get up on the roof. You know what the damage is, what the extent is. So we tend to put those roofing prices in our houses, but you know, but it could be more, could be less. But so I always say 5,000 to 10,000 contingency on your rehab numbers. So let's just say your rehab numbers are 75. Give yourself a cushion of 80 to 85,000, and that way you shouldn't get anything. Shouldn't be that bad, but just understand it. Sometimes,
just in case some stuff happens.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, as far as I know.
Thank y'all, man, for tuning in. This is the first episode of the Dan of Life and the Real Estate Podcast. So we're going to be bringing you more opportunities like this where you could just ride along with us and check us out as we going in and out of properties, as we going to Home Depot, as we talking to wholesalers. In addition to our regular shows where we have posts on, we wanted you just to kind of see it, to get a feel for it live and be immersed in what we do every day. And so I definitely thank y'all for tuning in. I'm Meldon Dickens with my partner.
Al Davis, thank y'all for joining us. This is a day in the life. Hopefully you guys can duplicate some of the stuff we do on a day-to-day basis. Don't forget to go back to the podcast and look at the show and let us know what y'all feedback is if you're learning anything. And we really want to show y'all more of what we do, so we can continue to do this. But don't forget, this is a day in the life, and we're going to continue to show you guys what we do on a day-to-day basis so you can duplicate the successes that we've had.